Good day, Nigeria. How you doing? You're welcome to this beautiful show. I'm still Bena here on Ope, and with me is the ever radiant Jato Naomi. How are you?
I'm fine, Benahi. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Good day,
I'm
guys. We
good.
are ecstatic to have you on the show.
Exactly. I'm sure you're wondering why there's a little twist to everything you are seeing right now. Don't worry, this show is specially done because, or in regards to the end Asuu strike protest. Well, yesterday, the nationwide protest started yesterday. We
Mm-hmm.
have different students, different stakeholders, different bodies. In different universities
Yeah.
coming together, converging at different universities to end this ASU strike.
Mm-hmm.
And you can bear with us that, can agree with me rather, that it's over 70 days, if I'm correct,
Yes.
when this ASU strike started.
Yeah.
And now Nigerian students
Sure.
all over different universities are saying they're not going to relent because it's their right. The 400 level students or 500 level or 600 level final year students are meant to have graduated by this time, and yet
Yeah.
they're still in universities.
Mm-hmm.
For me, do you think this will be effective?
Well, I feel like it should be effective because this agitation didn't just start with them waking up one morning and saying, you know what, it's time to protest. But what we see is a nation. It's as if everybody has forgotten that students are not in schools. Now, this is hard and harsh because this same set of students that are in school, aside the 100 level new intakes, the ones that are in like 200, 300 level met the COVID. You understand now?
Yeah.
So they've spent COVID year and now you're making them spend even more.
Yes.
Although we understand that last year some universities did this 2 section a year
Yeah.
thing, and it,
Uniben was part of
yes,
them.
Shiniben was part of them that did the 2 sections a year. It helps, but this same student that witnessed that COVID space that they were
Yeah,
not in school
era.
era are still here right now.
Yes.
So the agitation is just needed. It's something that needed to happen. And let me remind you, the strike was supposed to be for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And once the 2 months ended and students weren't seeing anything, they just had to come out.
The thing is, students were saying stuff because even on Twitter,
Yeah.
because that's like a platform whereby people are always talking.
Yeah.
Person, it was trending for days whereby they're like, end ASU strike is a 50, is a 60, we can't take this anymore. We had the Minister of Education not saying anything,
Yeah.
person of Adamo, and we had the Minister of Labour and Employment, Igige, not really saying anything in regards to that. And was it last week or last 2 weeks whereby the Minister of Labour threw his hat in and said he wants to be a presidential aspirant? It came with a lot of reactions, a
Yes.
lot of anger, a lot of disappointment because
Yes.
we have persons that are meant to end this strike, that are meant to have negotiations with the federal government, and they are buying this 100 billion naira APC nomination form.
Same people who are agitating for the fact that they are not paid their salaries as a friend due, they are not paid their allowances, right? So just tell me, like, how do you want the students to feel? They're going to feel neglected, uncared for, because you and I know that these same persons,
Yes.
class of persons, their children are not in these schools. So yes, it's not
We
exactly.
should even have to look into that because you can't tell me that you're a politician, you are in guys working for Nigeria because you're meant to serve the people. That's what democracy is. There's this democracy is for the people, by the people, sorry, of the people, by the people, and for the people.
True.
But the government we have now.
But that's not what we see here.
No.
The democracy is for myself, me and my family and my generation to come. That's exactly what we see, because just like you said, if that issue was to be looked into, it should be said that if you are the Minister of Education, right, from kindergarten to PhD level, you must school in Nigeria.
Yes.
Your children, in fact, this should be for all politicians that are in power. You should, all your family members,
It
they should
shouldn't be
school in
put in the
Nigeria.
constitution.
It should,
The
yes.
1999 constitution, we have Verdi saying that they have to amend it. And most often than not, when they say the constitution should be amended, most times they want it to be tilted in their own favor.
Yes, there's always this I don't want to say the word selfish, right? There's this intentions, personal intent that is backing the push for amendments. Whenever you hear this, amend that, it's usually not for the people. It's not.
And students that are at home,
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you guys not to lose hope. You are right to feel all despondent because you guys have dreams, you have aspirations,
Yeah.
you have ambitions, you want to do this. In fact, many persons are time conscious, time driven at this age or at this time. I want to achieve
It's
this.
not just the
Mhm.
students that are time driven. The the labor market is time driven.
Yeah.
It is.
You will see the government or some bodies or companies say that we for this particular role
Mhm.
we need persons not up to ages not up to 30 years or
Yes.
no 30 is too far.
25.
They'll tell you 26.
Mm-hmm.
Should not be more than 26.
5 years of experience.
Exactly.
So when are you expected to finish?
School. Maybe you're meant to finish school 22 and then Asuu strike. There's always Asuu strike every year.
I did a 5 years course, but I spent 7 years in the university.
Because of Asuu.
I did.
Then you now want person to have 3 to 4 years experience, and then you now say that if you are applying for this role, you should not be more than 28. Then you have people lying, forging birth certificates, swearing affidavits that are not even true, trying to downplay their ages, thereby fostering lies, fostering deceit, and you are asking for transparency in your company. It doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
So I would just say that you are at home. Yes, do not try to be idle. You can read books. Please read books because let's say as Asuu ends their strike now, and then you are in the university.
Yeah.
When you graduate, do you think there are jobs waiting for you? There are no jobs anywhere.
Let's end that notion.
So you need to learn skills. There are a lot of skills online. See, the world has gone digital. You have your phone. It's not just about tweeting. It's not just about posting pictures. I know you are feeling all depressed, but learn skills. See, I always feel that when there is a disappointment, there's always a blessing.
Yes.
It depends on how you want to use that blessing.
Definitely. I think the COVID year was a year where digital skills became massively learned. And right now it's even better because as at then the free courses were not really much. But now you are home. There is something called Google Digital Skills for Africa.
Yeah.
There's something called
Google Garage.
Google Digital Garage. And these courses you can learn them for free and even get certified.
Yeah.
You can build your portfolio online. You can start freelancing. Even before freelancing, you can volunteer and use to build your portfolio in case you want to start earning really fast. Or I don't have experience.
For scholarships and
yes, those things are like really there. You can take your courses online. They're like a lot of free courses.
The experiences you want to get after school, you can get them now. So that once you graduate and you're applying for a job, you're like, I have like 4 years experience. You're like, how? I'm like, I've been working.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you are building yourself. And I just want to urge students, you have students that are school maybe in Benin and then they live in Lagos and because of this strike they had to travel.
Yeah.
You can join the protest in the university close to you. You don't
yes.
have to belong to Unilag to go to Unilag.
Please
for the protest.
also make the protest as peaceful as possible. You are students, undergraduates. Please act and behave like one. Let us not watch online and see that students are destroying
public hoodlums.
Attorney hoodlums. You're not hooligans. You're educated.
But there are ways.
Guide your anger. Use it very well as a weapon.
There are ways to go about this.
Yes.
2 wrongs do not make a right.
At all.
You are meant, I don't want to say be at the better place, but you can say whatever you need to say without causing havoc.
No violence.
And we stand with students all over Nigeria trying to get a better future, trying to be heard, trying to be seen. And of course, Voice TV is going to give you more updates concerning this protest, how far, where they went to, what they said and everything. We're going to cover everything and keep you abreast with the recent developments. Thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure to have you watch our amazing content. I'm still being here on Ofe.
And I'm Jato Naomi. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
Bye.
and ensure you follow us across our social
Oh,
media
true.
platforms.
Please. And this page up, you can find a notification bell there. Click it so you can get updates on all our content as soon as it drop.
Till we see your faces again. Bye.